Okay, good morning. Hi, welcome to class. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I spent my night on the plane. I took a red eye back to Europe. So I was really looking forward to practicing this morning just to get into the body and to move. Um, and this is what the class will be about today. We're going to look at spine and different movements through the spine. I'd like it to feel really yummy because why wouldn't we want to feel good in our bodies, right? Um, but also, I'd like to work a little bit on the muscle engagement when we work with spine because it's great to have the mobility and the spaciousness to move, but we also need that strength, the structure, and the support because face it, we are facing gravity every day, and just the flexible back is not going to hold you up straight. So we want to work on the muscles as well to give us the support, the structure, so that we can move without pain throughout our day, throughout our lives, because we are only as young or as old as our spine is. And also this week we are working with the theme of goals. And I'd like to set this goal for this class in a way of like, what do you need right now? How do you need to feel? And when we're reaching the goals, we're always looking for that feeling of like, how am I going to feel when I reach that goal? How am I going to feel when I get stronger? How am I going to feel when I finally nail that pose? Whatever the goal is for you, right? It's always attached to a feeling. And I'd like you to close your eyes here and just imagine that goal that you want to get. And how will you feel when you reach your goal? And where can you already cultivate this essence of the feeling of the goal already in your life? Where is it already present? And where can you create a little bit more of? And maybe you can dedicate this energy of this class to your goal, to always kind of a reminder on your journey. Take a big inhale. Exhale everything out. One more big inhale. Exhale all the way. Good. And just closing your mouth, continuing breathing through your nose smoothly. And as your eyes are closed, just notice your spine and space. How are you sitting right now? Where can you feel the center of your gravity landing? Before you do anything, just take a moment to observe, right? How do you feel? Maybe it's still morning and they haven't moved much, body feels stiff. Can you just feel the weight kind of more centered in between the sit bones? And from there, with every inhale, can you grow a little bit taller? Shoulders are just above your hips, ears in line with your shoulders. And with every inhale, you grow a little bit taller through the vertebra in between your ears. And now can you just lower the front of the ribs and inhale a little bit more into the back ribs to create a little bit more space there. Also with the breath, we can create a little bit more space in our back. Good. And then as you inhale, maybe gently open your eyes and your arms, reach them to the side and up. And lift yourself, pull yourself taller as you're still grounded through the sit bones. And the same thing, front ribs down and try to lift a little bit higher away from the back ribs so that the low back gets a little bit more space. Breathe here. One more big inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, open through the chest and stretch. Good. And now just interlace the hands behind your head. And then push your head into your palms. So it's not pushing forward. And then open your elbows a little wider so that you have a little bit more space in between your shoulder blades, even here. And breathe into the back ribs a little bit more as you grow a little taller with every inhale. You want to inspire the spine to grow a little taller so that we have a little bit more space in between the vertebrae. One more inhale here. Keep all that. And exhale, start to twist over to the right. And notice immediately the shift of the weight. Can you ground your right sit bones a little bit more so that the weight is still kind of centered and you can still keep growing taller with every inhale. And every exhale, you activate the muscles around the core to assist you to twist a little deeper. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale, twist. The last one, inhale. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Open your arms wide. Right fingertips behind your back. Left hand outside of your right knee. Drop the shoulders down, lift the chest a little higher, and assist yourself to twist a little deeper. And then maybe move through your neck a little bit. Even drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And breathing into the left side of the neck. And then reach your right arm high to the sky. And exhale, lean diagonally over your left knee. And maybe add a little twist. And inhale here. Exhale, right hand crosses over the left on the knee. And then lean back and stretch the back of the ribs here. Good, now interlace the hands and push them forward and up as you inhale. Come a little taller. And exhale, just open the elbows wide. Stretch through the chest. And the other side. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Push the skull into the palms. Open the elbows wide. And rather than squeezing the shoulder blades together, can you spread the bottoms of the shoulder blades of the scapulas apart so that you have a little bit more space there too. Front ribs down, grow a little taller as you inhale. And exhale, we're going to twist over to the other side. And continue here. Inhale, growing taller. Exhale, squeezing to go a little deeper. And notice the side of the waist. Can it be equally as long? One side just as the other. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Open your arms wide. Drop your left fingertips behind your back. Right hand outside of the right knee. Shoulder blades down, lifting through the sternum. So still stay really tall before you twist either. And you can move your neck around if you need to. So it's always, every time we go into twists or to side bends, forward bends, back bends, you always want to think length in between each and every vertebra. So the longer we grow, the more space there is to bend into. Reach your left arm up as you inhale, exhale, lean diagonally over towards the right knee, and breathe into the left side of the ribs. And then cross your left arm over the right, and then lean back around the spine. Pull the belly in, chin drops down. And again, interlace your forearms, lift them forward and up as you inhale. Exhale, open the elbows wide. Good, just place the hands down and come forward. We're going to come into child's pose actually. So, but place your knees wide so that you can drop the chest in between your knees. Sit back on your heels. And this is going to be really active. So walk your fingertips a little bit more forward and lift the heels of your palm. So you kind of make like this tent on your fingers. And as the hips are heavy, can you grow a little taller through the fingertips so you feel yourself stretching along. Keep all this length, and now walk your hands over to the right. Now try to ground your left hip a little bit more, breathing into the left side. And then to center over to the other side. Opening the right side here. And you want to kind of pull onto your hands so that the armpits will hollow here. And walk your hands forward. And then round your spine to lift yourself up into all fours. And even if you cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest as you pull the hands towards the knees. shoulder blades down the back so that you really open through the chest. And exhale, start from the pelvis, round the tailbone down, pull the belly in, and let the exhale move through the spine, each and every vertebra articulating. Inhale as you open the chest, lifting the sit bones up, and exhale, pulling the belly in. So go really slow and try to really articulate the spine. Few more like this. Inhale and exhale. Last one, big inhale. Curl your toes under and lifting from the sit bones, pushing the heels down, downward facing dog. And continue any movement that feels good. You can bend one knee, straighten the other. I know that first time in the dog, it always feels a little tight. So give yourself time and really tuning into the body. What feels good today? What kind of movement do I need to create a little bit more space? Until you can settle in. And from here, lift your heels really, really high, chin to chest, and from the bottom ribs, pull them in, surrounding the back as you're rolling forward into plank pose. As if you wanted to unroll your yoga mat. Pause for an inhale. Lower the knees down. Push the hips back over the heels. And again, from here, lifting from the sit bones all the way up, downward facing dog. Two more like this. Inhale, lift your heels really high. Round the spine as you roll and forward. Activating through the core. Unroll as you inhale, find length. Back through the heels, forward to the crown of the head. And then bending through the knees, pushing the sit bones back and up. Last one, inhale really, really high. Curl the chin to your chest, rounding through the spine. And pause in plank. Lower the knees down. And then slowly open the chest forward as you inhale. And then chest and chin lowers all the way down. And drop the hips down. I'm going to do a few rounds of cobra, but let's open the fingers, let's open the hands wide, come up to your fingertips again. And we're going to roll the same way. So push the tops of the feet down into the ground to lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. We want to keep the core active. And from here, let your head be heavy as you're rolling slowly up. Inhale, head goes last. And exhale slowly, lengthening yourself forward, coming all the way down. Inhale, slowly rolling up, and continue with your rolling. And can you find more fluidity in the movement? Can you connect the breath with the movement, rather the movement with the breath? So that the breath is initiating every movement, maybe with each round a little bit higher. Exhale, and last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Move the hands next to your ribs. Roll the shoulder blades down. And now push into the palms as you slowly lift yourself up for cobra. And now we're going to test it. How much are you actually actively lifting and how much are we actually passively pushing ourselves? In other words, are we using the muscles here? So just test it. Lift your hands off the floor. And now really use the back muscles to lift yourself rather forward. Core is engaged. And exhale, forehead down. We're going to go for 5. Inhale as you lift. Hands are hovering. Tops of the feet pushing into the floor. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Good. And exhale. Good. Place your forearms down and come into a Sphinx pose here. The tops of the feet are still flat on the ground, pushing in. And now press your forearms into the floor. And again, pull the chest forward. Shoulder blades down the back. And you want to try to grow tall through the crown of the head. So you have a long neck here. And as you're pressing down with your forearms, you're trying to pull yourself forward as you want it to slide. Ribs in, belly starts to lift off the floor. So it's really engaged. And now, can you lift your right foot off the ground from the inner thigh? Maybe lift it a little higher, but still pull the belly in. Maybe bend the knee And maybe try to keep the ceiling, but don't lose the connection of the front ribs. This is so important for your back bends. Extend the leg, place it down, open the elbows wide, release. Take a moment, shake your hips side to side if you need to. The other side. Elbows back in underneath the shoulders. Press into the forearms, pull the chest forward. Go a little taller to the crown of the head. Belly in. How much can you lift the belly off the floor, but the pubic bone is still pressing down? And then hover the left leg. Try to lift it from the inner thigh. And then can you lift it a little higher, still pulling yourself taller. Bend the knee and try to keep the ceiling. The knee might not lift too high. That's okay. We just want to activate the muscles that would create this movement. Pull the belly in, one more inhale here. Extend the leg, open the elbows wide, exhale. Again, shimmy the hips, side to side. Good. Okay, interlace the fingers behind your head now, keeping the elbows open wide. So that we make sure that the neck is really, really long. And we're going to work on the neck muscles here. So open the elbows wide. Again, front ribs in. And now push your skull into your palms to lift the head and the chest off the floor. And exhale, release. Elbows are moving wide, space between the shoulder blades. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Head pushes up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Hold. Just reach your arms back. Turn the palms facing out. Palms are up. Sorry, thumbs are up. And then lift the chest a little higher. Lift the legs off the floor. Core in. So lengthening the tailbone back. And now bend your right knee. And grab hold of the right ankle. Good. And now the right leg wants to kick back, but at the same time, can you open the left shoulder as much as the right? So we're looking for symmetry in this asymmetry. Stay for a few breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Place it down. Shimmy the hips side to side. Good. And then left side. Reach your arms back. And imagine going a little bit longer through the fingertips. As you inhale, you open the chest, lift the legs off the floor. Still the front ribs in if you can, so that we don't feel any compression in the low back. But try to lengthen through the spine. Bend your left knee. Try to keep the ceiling again as you open the chest a little bit more. And then grab a hold of the left ankle. And then push the ankle into the palm. But at the same time, pull the right shoulder back as much as the left. Couple more inhales. Exhales. One more. And exhale, slowly release. Take a break. Again, shimmy the hips side to side. Good. Last thing. Reach your arms back. Inhale as you open the chest. Now bend both knees and try to kick the ceiling. We're not going to grab the legs, but rather can you reach as far back, as far forward. A couple more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Place your hands next to your ribs. Just push back into child's pose. And then just breathe into the low back. Good. And slowly come up to all fours, curling the toes under, downward facing dog. And then bend one knee, straighten the other. Good. Right leg up and back. And you can bend the knee open through the hip. And really breathing into the right side body here. You can stretch the leg. Good. Knee to nose and step forward in between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, come into Anjaneyasana. You can reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows open through the chest. And interlace the hands behind your back here. Good. Again, push the head into the palms. And try to drop the front ribs down, breathing into the back ribs. We're going to start here as you inhale. Exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. So make sure that the hips are stable and we're really going as far as it's realistic in our body. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, use the core muscles to twist you. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms wide. Good, and now you can Place the left palm outside of the right knee to assist you to twist a little deeper. But rather look over your left shoulder. So stretch the side of the neck here. Good. Place the left hand on the inside of your right foot and reach your right arm up and over. And give me a twist here. And inhale here as you reach your right fingers forward, at the same time right hip back. So we're trying to open the right side body here. And exhale, bend the elbow and open the chest into the twist a little more. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Keep stable through the hips. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow and reach your right arm back and start to bend your left knee. And again, keep the heel closer and reach your right fingers back. Don't grab it. Good. Right hand on the inside of the right foot and turn your left foot behind you. So we're coming into this modified warrior 2 or better side angle pose. And then reach your left arm up and over your ear. Good. And now we are in this open twist. So inhale, grow a little taller, longer through the fingertips. And exhale, bend the elbow and open through the chest here, more into the twist. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Reach your arm up. Coming into like a warrior 2. And then place your left palm down as you straighten the right leg. Reach your right arm up and over. And you can lift your right leg, bend the knee, and kick the heel back as you grab a hold of the ankle and just open through the chest. But the same thing comes here. Front rib strong, space in the low back. Good. Slowly let go of the right leg. Place your right hand down. Turn to the back of the mat and lift the left leg up and back, bend the knee, open through the hip. And you can stretch the leg, straighten it. And with your next exhale, just step forward in between your hands. Leg control. Drop the back knee down. From the stability of the legs, you're always squeezing in. Reach your arms to the sky. So find a lot of length. Same thing. No dumping in. Everything sucks in. And exhale, bend the elbows, open through the chest. Interlace the fingers behind your back here. Push the skull into the palms. Space in between the shoulder blades as you inhale. And exhale, twist. And just notice, right? How far the body wants to twist today or doesn't. Inhale, grow a little taller so that we create more space for the spine to twist a little deeper. Last inhale and exhale. Open your arms wide. Right hand can assist you outside of the left knee. Twist a little deeper, dropping the shoulder blades down. And you can even turn and look over the right shoulder here. Right hand down inside of the left foot. And then reach your left arm up and over. So I want you to pull the left hip back so that we can have something to reach out of. And as you exhale, bend the left elbow and open through the chest into the twist a little more. And just be mindful of the right shoulder so it's not rolling in. So the chest stays open. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale, bend. Reach your left arm back and start to bend your right knee. And keep the heel in and reach the left arm back. Few more here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, let go. Left hand on the inside of the left foot as you turn your right heel behind you. Reach your right arm up and over the right ear. And again, lengthen here. Exhale, bend the elbow, open through the chest, try to look at the ceiling. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold here. Reach your right arm to the back of the mat. Straighten through the front leg. Place the right hand down. Reach your left arm up and over as you inhale, open. Now lift the left foot off the ground. Bend the knee, grab a hold of the ankle. And just breathe. Front ribs in and lifting from the chest. Slowly let go of the foot. Place the left hand down. We are back to the front of the mat. And just step the right leg back into plank and downward facing dog and breathe. Good. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to bring it up a little notch.
So right leg up and back, bend the knee open through the hip. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. This time, just stay on top of your back toes. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, coming into crescent pose. Front ribs down. Exhale, bend the elbows, open through the chest, and then interlace the hands behind your head. Open the elbows wide. Push the head into the palms, and exhale, twist over to the right. So be mindful of the back leg. Stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Open the arms wide. Right hand goes behind your back, outside of the left thigh, and reach your left arm up. Find loads of length without compression on the other side. Exhale, left hand down on the mat. Reach your right arm up and over. Look underneath the right armpit. Exhale, bend the elbow, open the chest into the twist more. 2 more. Exhale. In. Exhale. Last inhale. Right hand inside of your right foot. Turn your left heel down. Reach your left arm up and over. If this is too low for you, you can always come forearm on top of the quad. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the elbow back and open. Twist towards the sky. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your left arm to the sky. Coming into warrior 2. Inhale as you reverse. And exhale, both hands down. And just stepping into plank. Drop the knees down. Inhale as you open the chest. And the chest and chin. Roll forward, cobra. Maybe hover the palms. And exhale, place the palms down. You can always use the knees to come up. Downward facing dog and breathe. Left leg up and back. Bend the knee open through the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together. From the stability of the legs, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open through the chest. Interlace the hands behind, push the head into the palms. Open the elbows, but also the scapulas far apart. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Hold the twist. Inhale, lengthen. Roll forward, exhale, twist deeper. Last one, inhale, exhale. Spread your arms wide, left arm outside of the right hip as you reach your right arm up. And loads of length here. And exhale, right hand down, left arm up. And over. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbow, open through the chest. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale. Place the left hand inside of the left foot. Turn your right heel down. Right arm up and over. And inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbow, open chest. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the arm back. Coming into warrior 2. As you reverse. Exhale, both hands down. Your vinyasa. So you can step back. Lower down. Coming to up dog or cobra. What works for you today? But take your time. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, breathe. Just feel everything in the body. And maybe again, reconnect to your goals. And do you have a strategy how you want to reach them? So you have enough energy on your journey. Good. We're going to play with this. I like working with this very, very active upward facing dog. So shift the weight forward into plank pose. You're going to stay on our toes curled under. And now the legs have to be super active. So push through the heels, squeeze through the quadriceps. And now imagine you want to just open the chest forward. Shoulders are still pressing down, so you're going to grow tall to the crown of the head. At any point, you don't feel anything through the low back because your belly is so active. And your quads are on fire. Lift a little taller. Exhale through the belly, downward facing dog. It takes a moment to find it, but when you do, it feels really powerful. You're going to try it 2 more times. So shifting forward, plank pose. Find your inhale. Squeeze through the quads, push the heels back, and chest goes forward, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Still pushing through the heels back and up through the crown of the head. Quads are super strong, also the glute is active. And exhale through the core, downward facing dog. Let's try this one more time. Make sure that the core is super, super strong. Shifting forward, pulling pose. Find your inhale. And then kicking the heels back, quads super strong. Lift and open. And slowly exhale. Downward facing dog and breathe. And take a little shorter down dog. Just gonna twist here. So you can place the feet a little wider, almost the width of the mat. And then left hand reaches outside of the right ankle. And your tricep on the right hand still rotates in. And you wanna pull yourself underneath the right tricep here. So the spine is long. And switch sides, left hand down, right arm outside, twist here. And right hand back. Then slowly just drop the knees down. Okay. We don't have like a big pose today, but I like to work with this dancing camel so that we can move through all the directions through the spine and you can really make it your own. We're going to start by just reaching your fingertips back, lifting the chest up. Just lift from the chest here. And this works for you. You can stay here for today. If you want a little more, you can come up onto your knees. You can curl your toes under and just interlace the fingers behind your back to start. And I'd like to connect my palms and roll the shoulders down the back and even keep the elbows bent. Can you squeeze the tricep together and elbows a little closer towards each other? And from here, as you pull the arms up, you want to lift the sternum towards the chin. The butt is super strong. How high can you lift from the sternum so that the hands can go a little bit deeper? And slowly release. Sit back on your heels. Take a moment, catch your breath. Good. And you can repeat any of the versions that work for you. Otherwise, if you want to try this, just place your left hand behind you and then sweep your right arm forward and up. Even lift your hips up and exhale, sweep it forward, switch sides. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep it forward. As you're sweeping everything out of the way so that your journey to your goals is very direct and clean. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale. And just get into the rhythm. Into the rhythm with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Good, and last one. Okay. Just cross your feet and place them in front of you. Sorry guys, it's a night on the plane. Okay, great. And I like to actually finish in a reclined heart opener. So if you have blocks, that's great. We're gonna take blocks and place them. Place the first one that's gonna go underneath the shoulder blades on the medium level, and then I like to place the second one underneath the head on the highest level. But you can play with them and find the height that works for you. So just slowly lay yourself down, but so that you feel supported from the scapulas, right? And you can connect your feet and open the knees wide here. Good. And really find the space where you feel supported. And you can play with it a little bit. If your elbows reach towards the floor, you can push into the elbows and kind of lift the chest a little bit more even. Neck is long. Place your hands down. And even here, can you find a little bit of length in the low back?
And just closing through the eyes, finding space. And let your breath settle here. Let it find its own rhythm. And as you drop all the control now over the body, can you just let go? Let go of all the fears that are standing in your way. All the reasons why you can't reach your goals. All the reasons why you think it's hard. All the reasons why not. Maybe to find the space, you start to fill it with the reasons why yes. And coming back to the feeling that's behind our goals. Where can you find it in your body? As we are working with the body, we are melting blockages, obstacles, so that the breath can run through us smoothly, and so does our energy. From here, you may reach your arms up and overhead, and a little bit more space here. Extend your legs forward. Pull the toes towards your face. Push the heels down. Lengthen the lower back a little bit more. And then again, bending through the knees, just rolling over to one side, come off of the block. And just calm down onto the back, maybe gently have the knees to your chest and move around. Finding ease in the body. And keeping the eyes closed here. Just hug the knees to your chest and just let them drop over to the right. Just for an easy, easy twist. And then come back through the center, hug them in, and then drop them over to the left. Just finding a little bit more balance, even symbolically like this, left and right. Inhale, exhale. And one more time back to your chest. Keep your eyes closed. Just find a comfortable seated position, just like in the beginning of the class. Rest your palms on your knees. And as your eyes are closed, can you again observe your spine here? How do you feel in your body now versus when you started? It's like half hour ago. And how quickly can we shift how we feel? How quickly can we change our mood and uplift? So that we always come back with our attention feeding to what we want to create more of in our life. Coming back, bringing the attention to our goals, so that when we move from this place, every decision that we take brings us closer to them. Connect your hands at your heart center, bow your chin down. Smooth, inhale. Exhale. And thank you so much for joining me to this class this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and good luck on your journey. Namaste. And if you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will see you here next week.